SuperKid vs. The Floating City in Peril. High above the clouds, the majestic floating city of Aerotropolis shimmered like a jewel in the sky. Suspended by advanced anti-gravity technology, the city was a testament to what human ingenuity could achieve. From its towering skyscrapers to its floating parks, Aerotropolis represented the future, a utopia in the skies where science and nature coexisted in perfect harmony. However, that peace was about to be shattered. In his secret base, located thousands of miles below on Earth, SuperKid was training like every day. The young hero, only 10 years old, was mastering his superpowers more and more each day. He possessed superhuman strength, energy vision, and the ability to fly at incredible speeds. But beyond his powers, what truly made him special was his brave heart and strong sense of duty. While practicing high-speed flight maneuvers, his communicator watch blared with an urgent alarm. It was Professor Z, his mentor and ally. SuperKid, we have a serious problem. The floating city of Aerotropolis is rapidly losing altitude. If we don't do something, it will crash to the ground in a matter of hours, causing a catastrophe. SuperKid stopped instantly. He knew that Aerotropolis was a highly advanced city, but also vulnerable if something went wrong with its anti-gravity system. I'm on my way, Professor Z. Keep the communication open. I need to know what's causing this. SuperKid took off at astonishing speed, leaving a trail of blue, red, and yellow behind him. In just a few minutes, he pierced through the clouds and reached the awe-inspiring Aerotropolis. From above, he could see the city slowly descending, and alarms were blaring everywhere. Citizens were running for shelter, terrified by the possibility of an imminent fall. He landed in the city's central plaza and was met by Aerotropolis's anxious and desperate mayor. SuperKid, thank you for coming. We don't know what's happening. The anti-gravity systems are failing, and our engineers haven't been able to find the cause. SuperKid nodded, scanning the area. I'll investigate. Someone or something must be interfering with the generators. The hero rushed to the city's control room, where the engineers were frantically working. There, SuperKid used his energy vision to scan the anti-gravity system. Immediately, he noticed something strange, an interference signal that shouldn't be there. This isn't a technical failure, he said aloud. It's sabotage. Before he could explain further, a figure appeared on the control room screens. It was a tall man, dressed in a black cape and dark glasses. Greetings, Aerotropolis. I am Dr. Nimbus, and if you don't hand over total control of the city within the next hour, I'll let it crash to the ground. Dr. Nimbus, exclaimed SuperKid. He knew this villain was an expert in manipulating atmospheric systems and controlling air currents, but he hadn't expected him to try something as bold as destroying an entire city. We won't allow it, shouted the mayor, but Dr. Nimbus just laughed. You have no choice. The city will fall unless I say otherwise. SuperKid clenched his fists. That's not going to happen. Without wasting a second, he shot towards the anti-gravity generators located in Aerotropolis's tallest towers. He knew Dr. Nimbus had to be interfering from somewhere nearby. Upon arriving, he discovered several interference devices attached to the generators, emitting waves that disrupted the anti-gravity field. This won't be easy, he thought as he approached one of the devices. Just as he was about to deactivate it, a powerful gust of wind knocked him back, almost sending him off the edge of the platform. Enjoying my welcome, SuperKid? Dr. Nimbus's voice echoed from above. The villain hovered in a craft powered by air turbines, controlling the gusts with his specialized gloves. You can't stop me. This city will fall, and I'll be the only one who can save it. SuperKid stood up, regaining his balance. Not while I'm here. With a combination of skill and speed, SuperKid flew directly towards Dr. Nimbus, dodging the tornadoes the villain conjured around him. He knew he had to stop him before it was too late. However, every time he got close, Nimbus pushed him back with stronger gusts, keeping him away from the generators. You can't keep this up forever, SuperKid shouted as, with one last effort, he focused all his energy into a surprise attack. He flew so fast that he created a vortex of air around himself, destabilizing Nimbus's tornadoes. Taking advantage of the villain's momentary confusion, SuperKid surged forward, tearing the wind controls from Nimbus's hands. Now powerless, Dr. Nimbus plummeted towards the ground, but SuperKid caught him just in time. "It's over, Nimbus," he said, holding him firmly. With Nimbus out of commission, SuperKid returned to the generators and deactivated all the interference devices. Within seconds, the city stopped descending and began to stabilize. The citizens, who had been on the brink of panic, erupted into cheers as they realized the disaster had been averted. Back in the city center, the mayor and engineers thanked SuperKid for his bravery. "You saved Aerotropolis," the mayor said gratefully. "I'll always be here to help," SuperKid replied with a smile. As the sun began to set over the majestic floating city, SuperKid flew off towards the horizon, knowing that once again, he had protected the peace and safety of humanity. And so, Aerotropolis continued to shine in the sky, thanks to the young hero who never gives up.